So you want to start a YouTube channel. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there that will teach you how to start a YouTube channel, and in fact I already have made a similar one, so if you want you can go and watch that one. This video though is about what I would do differently if I was going to start a fitness or yoga channel right now. I've been on YouTube now for a couple of years. I've got my yoga channel, my vlog channel, and I even have this business channel. So there's a lot of mistakes that I've made, a lot of really good things that I've done, and I'm going to share them all with you today. Okay, so one of the first things that you might be thinking about is, what on earth should you start your channel about? So this is where the whole niching down statement comes in. Now, one thing I would like to say here is try not to be too vague, but also try not to niche down too much, okay? So what I mean by this is, say you're a yoga teacher. You do not just want to be putting out any kind of yoga classes. Stick to one style or one specific person or one benefit. What is going to happen then is people are going to start recognizing you for that one thing, and they're going to keep coming back. But if you start creating too many different things, people don't really know what you do. YouTube doesn't know where to place you in the algorithm, and that is where you kind of get lost in this sea of yoga teachers that I've mentioned before, and it's really hard for your students to find you. Whereas if you can be specific, yoga for mums, or yoga to de-stress, or yoga for men, yoga for teenagers, if you can be a little bit more specific, then YouTube will know who to put you in front of. Because if somebody is looking for yoga for men and you keep posting videos that have men in the title and yoga in the title, YouTube will start putting your videos in front of them. Okay, if you don't do that, if you then have a yoga for men class and a yoga for women class and a yoga for teenagers class, YouTube are not going to put your channel in front of these people who want yoga for men if you only have one video on the subject. But if you had a few, then it will start promoting you to that kind of person. One of the other things that I would do is I wouldn't have gone with Lakora Yoga. I would have just gone with my name, Leah Hine. I think for so long I thought, I don't know if this business is going to make it. I'm a bit embarrassed. I don't want people to find me. I don't really want people to know it's me. Now I have to stick to Lakora Yoga because now people know me as that. I even have messages like, hi Lakora, because they think that it's my name, and it's really annoying. So if I were to start again, I would definitely just use my name. I would have put Leah Hine Yoga or Yoga with Leah, something like that, where you have your actual name in the title. So if you are starting from scratch, I would do that, because at the end of the day, if you're teaching yoga online, it's a personal brand. People are going there for you specifically, okay? They're not going there for the Lakora Yoga business. They're going there to practice with me, with Leah. So if I was starting again, I would definitely use my name. And that being said, obviously do your research first, okay? Make sure that nobody has the same name as you, and make sure it stands out and is quite specific to what you do, right? Like yoga with Adrian, you know that that is yoga, and you're going to get it with Adrian. Yoga with Cassandra, same thing. Boho Beautiful, I think again, like myself, they've just been going for so long that that name has stuck. But then you also have Sarah Beth Yoga, okay? You know that that's them, and then they're doing the yoga as well. So next you want to look at posting content that is absolutely relevant for your ideal client, okay? So post things that they want to see. If you are doing the yoga for mums and the stress thing, you then don't want to be posting a 75-minute vinyasa class, right? Because most mums have not got 75 minutes. They especially do not have the energy for a 75-minute vinyasa class. Well, most mums, anyway, I'm not generalizing here, but me, myself, I know my students can't do that. So that's the kind of thing I wouldn't want to post on there. So make sure that you're posting the relevant content that they would want to see. The best thing to do here is to come up with, say, 3 topics or 3 content pillars and keep sticking to these, okay? So for me, on my channel, I have morning, I have evening, and I have challenges, okay? But all of these still relate to my niche of mums. So I wouldn't, for example, then go post an hour's vinyasa yoga class for men, obviously, because that's completely unrelated to what I post about. Try to stick to the same niche again and don't be posting loads of random things. Okay, I did this on my vlogging channel. We did videos about going to Portugal, then we changed it to house hunting in the UK, then we did some DIY, then I would do random stuff about how to create a minimal calm life, and honestly it tanked my channel. If I had just stuck to one thing, it would have been fine. But when you keep switching your content like this and people don't know what to expect, they're not going to stick around. The other thing that I would do is stick to a consistent brand. I have changed the look of my YouTube channel so many times. So if I was to start again, I would think about what does my niche want? And what kind of things appeal to them. So if I think about yoga for busy mums, I think about blue, I think about calming, I think about minimalist. They do not need, I mean, their houses, especially if they are a busy mum, are normally really cluttered and they're looking for that bit of peace and calm. So they want like a clear background, hence my background here, right? This is where I do yoga. There's literally nothing there but a plant and the door. So I make it as minimal as I can. I do it as calming as I can. I try to have a nice calming voice. I do my voiceovers in a way that it's not distracting. I could talk through the camera, but for me personally, I think that my mums want a little bit more peace. So I just find that way a little bit better. So you really want to think about your branding. And this goes with your thumbnails as well, right? So you want to have a consistent look so that when your thumbnail comes up, people know that it's you. If you scroll through YouTube, you will know which classes are Yoga with Adrian. You will know which classes are Boho Beautiful and Sarah Beth because they have the similar look. And you want the same for you because you want people in years to come for a video to pop up and them to go, oh yeah, that's Lakora Yoga, or that's Yoga with Sarah, or that's, you know, whatever your name is. You want them to be thinking that. That is how you get a brand. The next thing is to be completely you. Because you want to stay consistent at this, this is how YouTube grows from staying, I bit my lip then, from staying completely you, okay? So if you are acting like something you are not, it's gonna be really, really difficult to stay consistent in that and to keep repeating that process week after week after week, right? YouTube is a long-term game. If you are acting like someone else, it's gonna come across, it's not gonna be authentic, and people are gonna start seeing through it, and it is gonna completely drain you. You are not going to be able to keep it up. So make sure that you are completely you. Do not try to be like other YouTubers out there. That is not why Adrian and Boho Beautiful and Sarah Beth, etc., that is not why they are famous, because they copied somebody else, right? That's because they are completely being themselves. The other thing I would definitely have done is to learn about the YouTube algorithm sooner. I used to just post videos, not really understanding how to get seen or what to look at in the analytics, and I basically had no idea how to work the YouTube algorithm. So the first thing that I would do is to double check how to work the algorithm. Find a YouTube expert, you can join my Yoga YouTubers course, and figure out exactly how to get your videos seen, and how to look at your analytics to see what videos you should be posting. Because it's all in your analytics. They will tell you exactly what kind of videos you should be posting. Learning how to actually use the algorithm is the best way to find out exactly what your content strategy should be, when to post, and how important it is to stay consistent. So the next thing might be a little contradicting, but I've said plenty of times before, the only thing that you need to start a channel is your phone, some lighting, maybe a microphone. But to be perfectly honest with you, quality does matter. So make sure that you have a decent smartphone if you're doing it on your phone. Make sure you can film on 4K. If not, go and get a camera. Make sure that your voice quality is amazing, because especially with yoga classes, people are listening more than they are watching, okay? So making sure that you have absolutely amazing videos. Make sure you have the setup looking amazing. Basically, what I would do is I would create a video, I would place it next to one of these bigger YouTubers, Boho Beautiful, Adrian, and I would compare the quality. And honestly, if mine wasn't as good, I would scrap it and try again. because you need your quality to be absolutely amazing to grow your YouTube channel. That is how you're going to grow faster. You can see which channels have amazing quality and how fast they are growing because of it. Okay, so the last thing that I would do here is I would keep my full-time job. Okay, I know that is probably not what you want to hear right now, but I would start YouTube as a side hustle first and have it as kind of like a hobby until it starts to grow, because honestly, YouTube is a long-term game and I am not here to lie to you about that. There are some people who create a YouTube channel and within weeks are like making millions. I'm not gonna say that they're not, but especially for yoga and fitness, it can take a little bit longer than that, okay? So make sure that you're not having the money stress, because as soon as you are having that money stress, been there, done that, it starts showing through the camera, okay? So keep a job on the side so that you have that income, so you haven't got the stress of that. So that is exactly what I would do if I was starting again. I would get my niche, sort out my branding, figure out exactly like what people want from me, where I can stand out on YouTube as well, because say I'm yoga for mums, I really want to find something that's going to make me stand out as well, okay? So like at the minute, I'm doing morning and evening yoga because there isn't, from what I can see, a yoga teacher on there focusing on mums, focusing on just morning and evening yoga, okay? So make sure that you do stand out in some kind of way. Stay consistent and really make sure that you are upping your quality every single time. Do whatever you can to get your videos boosted, because people are taking notice of that. They are taking notice of the quality. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, let's grow these YouTube channels.